me. Today we're gonna check out some really cool inventions. So you know when you get your hair done and they have like those big hair dryers you stuff in it? This is where I keep my toothpicks at home. But in Japan, they have a Darth Vader toothpick holder. All you gotta do is press the back and he'll whip out a brand new fresh toothpick just for you. I'm freaking out over this. Like you press the button, a hidden cape pocket appears. And then he just like, boom, offers it to you to pick up your cheese, please. How many toothpicks you got under there? So this is what he's been up to since he's retired now. Y'all ever wondered why some people's camera quality is light years better than yours? So there's like this little lens attachment that you can put on your phone. And then look, camera better than my eyesight. Is that the mitochondria? Are we looking at the cellular level? No, we're not there yet. Look how close it gets. I can see the fibers of the couch with my camera now. This is game changing.
Don't get me wrong, being an adult and living on your own is pretty great. The only problem is that I now have access to adult money, which means I can buy whatever I want, which means I end up buying like this.
Hold up! This is a coffee table mini fridge all in one. When he slid that drawer open, why this stock more than my fridge, pantry, and garage combined? The perfect place for snacks. Why don't I have one of these? Add to cart. This is a stapler that uses no staples. Then can you even call it a stapler? He's aggressively stapling that paper for this demonstration. I've seen one of these. It cuts a tiny tab into the paper and basically like folds it. Wow. No more stabbing myself with staples. Is this what they give the inmates in jail? A stapleless stapler? At this point, just call it a papler. I have never heard of an inflatable scooter. Like when you tell me inflatable scooter, I think of this for some reason. I don't know. She just took it out of her bag. Put it down. You telling me this thing is gonna go. It's gonna go fast. Not that fast. So it has an in-wheel motor. It's gonna be taking you places. And it looks pretty comfy because it's like blown up. Now it's all fun and games until somebody decides to pop your ride. Behold, a beach mat that absorbs sand. Huh? They put sand on it and it just goes through the outside. How was this humanly possible? It originally designed as a mat for helicopters. I didn't even know they had mats. I thought they just land. That's wild. The sand just like dribbles on through. Be gone, sand. I feel like it could come in as easily as it went out. No more sand cracks, you say? Salt. Vibes. I actually bought one of these. I just haven't set it up yet. But it is a moon-shaped lamp. And you just touch it and it turns on. Poke it to turn off. You know, I wish you could do this with people. On, off. I control when you exist. Genius. Do you ever just feel like a dog? Like, I ain't trying to use any tools in my garden. Well, I just described myself. Well, now... You can rake, dig, pick, and claw with your own hands in the garden. Y'all get a little too close to nature. Do you hate having shampoo bottles? Do they intimidate you while you practice your arguments? Wow. This right here is the Aqua Paw. Never heard of her. So basically it attaches the hose to a scrubber on your hand. You wear it kind of like a watch. You know, there's a wristwatch and there's a hand watch, which is an Aqua Paw. So you can wash your dog by just petting them. I think that's pretty smart. Nobody ever realizes how filthy their toothbrushes are. So they made an antibacterial toothbrush holder. So you just pop them all in there. Why you got so many toothbrushes in one bathroom? You got the whole family brushing their teeth here? Just pop it on the mirror, pop them all in, and it disinfects with UV light overnight. And that rhymed. Have y'all ever heard of the paw plunger? It looks like a giant coffee mug, except you take your doggy's filthy, crusty, musty feet, fill it up with warm, soapy water, and it's like when they come home, they gotta just wipe their paws. You just like shove it in, and it cleans it. Ooh, that is some nasty, musty liquid. They just done poured out of there.
I have finished my face mask.
Whoa.
There's no more wires. I don't have to carry anything in my pocket. It's entirely based off of a 9-volt battery right here.
Whoa.
And I can make it smile.
Whoa! So I've been seeing a couple of these on TikTok where they have these masks and when they're talking and moving their mouth, the mask will also light up. And it's like if you smile under the mask, it'll light up a smile on the mask. But then you telling me I can't like walk around in public, like making these weird faces to myself, hiding under the mask where no one can see it. See, like this one. So when you laugh, it actually like, yes, because we humans laugh like, oh, ho, 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 ho. It's so cool how they work. Here we got a screen amplifier. Whoa. So it works kind of like a magnifying glass, but on your phone. So you go from this size to like bigger than an iPad. Whoa. This kind of defeats the whole point of getting like a tablet. Well, you could just magnify your phone just like that. Just pop it on, put up the big screen. I think that's very cool. So this is a magnetic sand timer. Y'all seen the regular ones of these, an hourglass where just sand falls through. Add a bit of spice. And you got this with magnetic sand. So it all just like clumps together instead of just boom, plain flat boring sand. I used to think this was fake, but then I started seeing it more and more. So now you can buy a projection keyboard. Basically, you got this device, you hook your phone up to it. Oh, and you could spill things on it without worrying about damage. I need to try this out because it's insane that it would actually work. I can LOL on a hologram and it'll just work. This paint roller makes me want to just like paint my whole entire house right now. So you pour the paint in it instead of like slapping it with some paint, rolling it around, picking up the pigment. So you pour it inside and it somehow oozes out of the pores. And it's like even paint. One coat, guaranteed or your money back. Yeah, see, that's how painting usually is. But this one, sir, I am sold, take my money. This little device is how you get the perfect angle every single time, and it's so satisfying. You ever wonder how they do those little like perfect zigzag edges for the corner? So you just take the shape with it and then cut the tile and then pop it in. Perfect every time. Oh, when you put that brick in, Dad's panicking right now. Or maybe they knew about this whole time and I am just now finding out. This is what I call a knitter 5000. It's knitting on easy mode. If you don't have the time and or patience, you just pop the yarn through, mix it on up, and it'll make the hat for you. Easy. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below, let me know which one you thought was the coolest one. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button in the face. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click, and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.